Hello, I'm Olivia from Skycomp Solutions, and in today's video, we're going to explore 5 amazing new formulas in Excel that have been introduced in 2023. These formulas are designed to make your data tasks even more powerful and efficient. So let's dive in. First up, we have the Vstack formula. This formula is used when you need to combine data and stack columns one on top of the other. To use it, simply go to your workbook, and we're going to hit equals Vstack. Once you see that pop up, hit Tab, and then you're going to be given the option to input your data. So we are going to take the ship mode column and hit Control and drag over it to select our data. Then you are going to hit the column to select your next row of data. So let's go over to customer name and hit Control and select that data. And then we're going to close the parentheses and hit Enter. That has taken the ship mode and customer name column and stacked them one on top of the other. There is also the Hstack formula. This is the exact same process as Vstack, except it lays all of the data horizontally rather than vertically. So for example, we will do $Hstack. Once you see it below, you can hit Tab, and then we're going to select our columns that we want to lay out horizontally across our workbook. So let's hit Control and select our data. Let's try this one, and then the customer name. So once you have all of that, you can close your parentheses and hit Enter. It has taken the ship mode column, the unit price column, and the customer name column and laid it out horizontally across the workbook. Next on our list is the TEXTSPLIT formula. This formula is a lifesaver when you're dealing with text manipulation. For example, all of our customer names have their first and last name in one column. So what we're going to do to separate those into 2 separate columns, we are going to take a little bit bigger. We're going to do $TEXTSPLIT. Once you see it pop up below, let's hit Tab, and then we are going to select the cell we want to use. So for instance, let's click Mohammed. And when you are working with this, you want to make sure that you are using quotation marks as the data in the cell. So we're going to use 1 quotation mark as his first name, space because we want to split up the 2 names, and a 2nd quotation mark as his last name. Then we are going to close the parentheses and press Enter, and that has put Mohammed's first name and his last name in 2 separate columns. Then if you want to make sure you're going through the whole list, you can easily drag this down and it will pull everyone's name. Next, we have the image function. This formula lets you bring images directly from the internet into your Excel workbook. For example, Barry lives in Canada, so we'll use him. We are going to hit equals image. Once you see that pop up below, you can hit Tab, and then it requires us to find our source. So our source is going to come right from the internet, so we can click on, I already have the Canada flag pulled up, so we will click on the image we want to use and hover over it and right click to copy the image address. Then we're going to go back to our workbook, and we're going to paste that into quotation marks. So we are going to shift with the quotation, Control V to paste, and another quotation, and then close parentheses. Then you press Enter, and that inserts the Canada flag into the image column for Barry. One thing I do want to note about this is it only inserts the image as large as the cell. So if you want to make the picture bigger, you're going to have to manipulate the cell to be the size that you desire. Lastly, we have the image to text formula. This formula helps you bridge the gap between images and text within your Excel workbook. To use this formula, all we have to do is select on the cell that we want to insert our picture into. So I have clicked right over here, and then from there, you are going to go to the top taskbar and select Data. Then you are going to select from Picture, and then the drop-down Picture from File. From there, I've taken a few screenshots of the current workbook that we are in, so I'm just going to select one of those and insert it into the workbook. You'll see that the data is loading over here on the side, and then from there you can either review the data to ensure it's correct or insert the data right into your workbook. So let's go ahead and insert. From there, you can see that this top part of the workbook has been inserted right into the bottom, straight from a picture. And there you have it. These 5 new formulas in Excel 2023 are designed to strengthen your Excel data entry skill. As you experiment with these formulas, you'll discover new ways to streamline your work and present your data in exciting new ways. I hope you found this video helpful. Start playing around with these formulas and let us know how you do. Thanks for watching.